everybody, welcome back. I skipped it last week, but we're about to do a Geek Out. Woo! I'm gonna try and do a hybrid of the two formats I've tried on this thing and see what we get and see what we like, because I'm still iffy on if I want to continue doing these, although they are pretty darn easy to do, at least the way I'm gonna do it today. So basically I'm gonna cover some weekend box office, and then I'm gonna jump into the theme for the week, and we're gonna talk about alien invasion movies for a little bit, and I'll try to list off some of my favorites. So, let's just jump right into it, shall we? All right, so box office. Number one, no surprise, Finding Dory with an astounding $135 million in their weekend domestic gross. That is insane. It doesn't have the budget listed, but it averaged, oh my God, it averaged $31,000 per screen. Wow. Jesus, that is huge. You saw our reviews. We enjoyed this movie. It just wasn't our favorite Pixar movie. It didn't really do it for us, but apparently it does it for a lot of you guys. But number two was the movie I absolutely love this movie, and that was Central Intelligence. And it's doing respectable. It's done like $35.5 million, had a $50 million budget. Hopefully word of mouth will pump this one up, and it can stay in the top 5 for a few weeks and make that money back, because really, I don't know what people are bitching about. This movie was awesome. We don't get this kind of action comedy anymore, and I loved it. It reminded me of this movie Nothing to Lose with Tim Robbins and Martin Short? Not Martin Short. Wow, Martin Lawrence. There is a huge difference between Martin Short and Martin Lawrence. Oh my God. Anyways, it kind of had a vibe of that, and I loved it. So maybe that's why I loved it, because I loved that movie so much. But it only did like 10,000 per screen. So I mean, that's respectable. I mean, I ain't shaking I wouldn't turn away that money. Number 3, The Conjuring 2. Okay, it did like 14.8. I was hearing things like it might have actually beat the others, but maybe that was the week before when I didn't do stuff. I think it was, because it was up against Warcraft and Now You See Me Too. Right, it is in its second week. I had a $40 million budget, so its total gross is $71 million. There'll be a Conjuring 3, no surprise there. I haven't seen any of the Conjuring movies. Now You See Me Too is in the number 4 spot. It was number 3 last week. With this week it did $9,373,379. That's pretty good. So $41 million total, no budget listed. That's respectable. We might get to see a part 3, because I imagine their budget was 40 or 50. So it'll do more cult business on home video maybe. And then on to number 5, Warcraft dropped down, and it did $7,241,430 this week. And so it's a total of $38,432 with a $160 million budget. Domestically, not doing well at all, but apparently doing really, really well overseas. I don't know why they don't have foreign gross here too, because that does matter in this day and age. It's no longer just the Americas that matter to this kind of stuff. So that's a pretty good top 5. Those are all actually really good movies. Granted, I haven't seen Conjuring 2, but I hear it's fantastic, and I know the director is a fantastic director. So there you go. Okay, I'm down with that. But there you go. So now you know what happened at the box office this week, because since we're all about movies here on this channel, there you have it. All right, now let's get into the theme of the week. Let's geek out a little bit about alien invasion movies. I'm just gonna run through some titles. I'm not gonna pop the posters up. That's a hell of a lot of work for something that doesn't get a lot of views. I'll save it, but I'll go ahead and, fuck it. I'll go ahead and tell you. My number 1 choice is probably gonna be the 1970s Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But let's run through some possible options here and reinvigorate my memory and yours. There was an Invasion of the Body Snatchers thing in 2007 called The Invasion with Daniel Craig and Nicole Kidman. Never saw that. Independence Day, which is of course why we're doing Invasion Week for this theme. The original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Ooh, Battle Los Angeles. That was a really good one. I like that one because I love that premise of, like a war movie against aliens, or a war movie against zombies or something like that, but it's treated like a legitimate war movie. That's always a fun time. Signs I never saw, but then I was over M. Night Shyamalan. Mars Attacks. That is a great one. Skyline. Ooh, I need to rewatch Skyline. That was pretty cool. What's his name from Scrubs? Oh God, I love the guy. Not the main guy, but his best buddy, Turk. Anyways, he was in it. Is awesome. I don't remember a lot about that, but I remember really liking that movie. Was it found footage? I don't know. The original invaders from, They Live. Okay, They Live is probably my second favorite alien invasion movie of all time. That is just a classic, quintessential John Carpenter. World of the World remakes, it's an enjoyable movie. It ain't great, it ain't terrible. The Arrival I really remember really liking with Charlie Sheen, but it's 1996, it might be pretty dated. The Men in Black franchise, that's a good time, I enjoy that. The original War of the Worlds, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 78, oh yeah. Attack the Block, that's a really, really fun movie. I guess you could count Transformers as an alien invasion movie. The Blob, yeah, okay. Oh, World's End, that was a good fun one. Oh, Robert Rodriguez, The Faculty. Oh, that's a really good one too. That was essentially his riff on Invasion of the Body Snatchers, but had a lot of that early Robert Rodriguez style and charm. That was a good movie. Cowboys and Aliens, I actually liked that. It wasn't that terrible. Oh, Life Force, Tobe Hooper, that was a really cool movie. I think the director's cut is far better. Battleship, It's not a great movie. It's not a terrible movie. It's you know, it's a fun drunken watch. You know, you know, it moves. It's got fun action. It's ridiculous, but you know, it's not quite Plan 9 from Outer Space ridiculous, which is the next one on the list. Oh fuck, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Okay, there's my number 3 choice. Hopefully I can remember my 3 and we'll go through them. Fantastic movie. Keep hearing rumors of a sequel. I would love to see it happen. Men in Black 3, let's see, Man of Steel technically, Avengers technically, Pacific Rim, that's a really good one. Didn't see The Day the Earth Stood Still, either the original or the remake. Night of the Creeps, that is kind of an alien invasion movie. That'd be a number 4 probably if I go there. Alien vs. Predator, we're getting in some Godzilla stuff. Fourth kind, ooh, Slither. No, Slither would probably be my 4th one. James Gunn, dude, I love James Gunn. That was such an awesome movie. Okay, yeah, so there you have it. So I still think the original 1978 Invasion, not the original, but the remake, the 78 remake, or sequel even, it does kind of continue. The Invasion of the Body Snatchers is fantastic. Don't want to spoil it in case you haven't seen it, but that ending is still just chilling today. So definitely do yourself a favor, check that out. Plus you get Jeff Goldblum. So actually more appropriate for Independence Day week than I thought. If I do a drunken movie, maybe that's what I should do, even though it's a really good movie. Yeah, I'll stick with They Live as my second favorite because come on, man, the glasses, the lines, Roddy Piper, I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass and I'm all out of bubblegum, Keith David, just everything about that movie is so cool. The design, but number 3, the designs of the Killer Clowns, and Killer Clowns, creepy as fuck, and that is my kind of weird, and that was definitely a childhood inspiration for me, so yeah, really enjoy that. But then if I'm gonna go further, I'd have to put Slither at probably number 4, because that was just, James Gunn at his best, and it's really kind of his take on Night of the Creeps a little bit, you know, the slithering creatures were very Night of the Creeps-esque. But then Night of the Creeps, number 5, because there's a lot of greatness in Night of the Creeps, man. Those are all movies I want to go rewatch. I wish I had more time for this theme, because this is a great theme for the week, and there's so many things I would love to watch and discuss with you guys, but, you know, time, man, time. Just don't have enough of it these days, especially because we're going to go see some stuff in the theater tomorrow. We're going to go see Ringo Starr on Wednesday, and, you know, then we got Independence Day on Thursday. So, you know, maybe I'll get to watch some of this stuff Friday and Saturday. Maybe I'll still put you up some videos anyways. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so those are my top 3, actually technically top 5. And my thoughts on some of those movies, so I would love to hear your thoughts. That's the point of these Geek Outs, is we get together and we geek out over the kind of movies and stuff we love. So let's talk about it. Down in the comments, what are your favorites? What are your least favorites? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Did I remind you of anything you hadn't seen? Did I encourage you to see something you haven't seen yet? Let's talk about it. Let me know. I love to hear that kind of stuff, and you know I'll get back to you eventually on it. Other than that, thumbs up of encouragement if you want to encourage me to keep doing these kind of things, and of course subscribe. So we do all kinds of fun, geeky, nerdy stuff here every single day on the Eric Butts channel, and I want you to be a part of it. Share with your friends, because I want them to be a part of it too, all right? Cool. Well, guys, I'm having a blast doing this, and I hope you're having a blast watching it, and we'll just have a good time this week, man. I can't wait to see the new movie, so that's really all I got to say about that. So that's all there is to say about shrimp, and I'm going to get on out of here on that terrible, terrible joke, and I'll see you guys later.